like if you found the video valuable. It started with a rumor. Elmwood, a sleepy town cradled by thick forests, was the kind of place where nothing ever happened, until a boy vanished near the old storm drain. His name was Jason Myers, 13, last seen riding his bike near the woods. The police found his bike leaning against the metal bars of the Elmwood drainage tunnel, its front tire still spinning. They searched for days. Dogs, helicopters, dozens of volunteers. Nothing. No blood, no clothes. No Jason. Months passed, and the town began to forget. Or at least, they pretended to. But Natalie Rivers never forgot. She lived 3 blocks from where Jason disappeared. Her younger sister, Lila, had been friends with him. She remembered the way Lila stared out the window after the disappearance, her small hands trembling. "He's still talking," Lila said one night, her voice flat. "Who is?" Natalie asked. "Jason," Lila replied. From under the drain. The next morning, Natalie found Lila crouched near the storm tunnel. Her hands were covered in dirt, and she was whispering down the grated opening. "What are you doing?" Natalie yanked her away. "He's scared," Lila said, eyes wide. "He says he's not alone down there." That night, Natalie returned alone. She didn't believe in ghosts, but curiosity, or maybe guilt, tugged her like a thread. She brought her father's flashlight and a backpack with rope and her phone. The drain wasn't wide enough for a full-grown adult, but Natalie was small. And stupid. And 16. She climbed down after removing the grill with a crowbar. The tunnel was cold and smelled of rust and wet earth. Her flashlight flickered, then steadied. Water trickled along the floor, and mold coated the concrete like veins. She moved forward, crouching, the tunnel narrowing. Every sound echoed. Her breath, her heartbeat, her shoes scuffing the slick floor. And something else. Soft, like whispers brushing against her ear. Natalie stopped. "Jason?" she called. The whispering stopped. Silence. Then, a reply. "Natalie?" It wasn't Jason's voice. She froze. The voice was wrong. Too low, too slow, like someone imitating human speech after forgetting how. She turned around to leave, but the tunnel behind her looked different. Twisting. Longer. The walls pulsed. Panic surged. She ran, scraping her shoulder against jagged concrete. The flashlight fell, rolled, landed beam up in shallow water. In that white cone of light, something crawled from a side tunnel. Not Jason, not human. It had a face, stretched like wet paper over bone. But its mouth was too wide, filled with teeth like jagged glass. It grinned. "Natalie," it rasped again, "I'm hungry." She screamed and ran, her foot slipping, her knee slamming into stone. She dragged herself forward. Behind her, claws scraped. The thing didn't run. It slithered, fast and eager. She reached the entrance. A hand grabbed her wrist. Not a monster's hand, a child's. Jason. He looked pale, eyes hollow. "Don't leave me," he whispered. I have to," Natalie cried. "You brought it," he said. "Now you have to feed it." She yanked away, climbed out, and slammed the grill shut just as the thing lunged upward. It struck the bars with a scream that shattered the air. The next day, Natalie said nothing. She bandaged her knee and hugged her sister tighter. That night, she returned to the drain. Not alone. She had brought someone with her, a bully from school who had tormented Lila for months. Told him there was treasure beneath the storm grate. Dared him to go look. As he leaned in, she stepped back. When the hand grabbed his ankle, she didn't scream. Some things don't just whisper. They hunger. And Elmwood never forgot again.